Have you ever wondered, how can faith and self-confidence alter the course of my life? Faith is more than a simple belief. It's a state of mind, a powerful force that shapes our outlook and influences our actions. It's an invisible tether that connects us to our deepest desires and aspirations. This isn't about a religious interpretation of faith. Rather, it's about an unwavering belief in ourselves, our capabilities, and our potential. Our subconscious mind is a fertile ground where the seeds of faith are sown. Through repeated affirmations or instructions, we can cultivate this faith. This process is akin to autosuggestion, where we make a suggestion to ourselves about ourselves. It's like writing an autobiography, except in this case, we're scripting our future. Imagine having a mental image of yourself accomplishing your life's greatest desire. See it, feel it, experience it in your mind's eye. This mental rehearsal, done over and over again, can help muster the faith needed to turn that desire into reality. Faith, in this context, becomes vital to our accomplishments. To illustrate the power of faith, let's borrow some wisdom from Napoleon. The emperor once said, "All the scholastic scaffolding falls as a ruined edifice before one single word, faith." This is a potent reminder of how faith can shatter doubts, overcome obstacles, and pave the way to success. Faith is the first step towards any great enterprise. It's the spark that ignites action and the propellant that keeps us going even when the odds are stacked against us. When we have faith in our abilities, we can accomplish the seemingly impossible. So, how does faith connect to self-confidence? It's simple. Faith in oneself fuels self-confidence. It's the assurance that we can achieve our definite purpose in life. It demands persistent, continuous action, and it promises to reward such action. Faith, as we can see, is not just a belief, but a powerful driving force that can propel us to achieve the impossible. It is a testament to the power of the human spirit, the resilience of the human mind, and the boundless potential that lies within each one of us. Now, let's delve deeper into the realm of self-confidence. This invisible yet powerful force is the cornerstone of all successful endeavors. It's the fuel that powers the engine of our aspirations and the compass that guides us on the path to our dreams. Imagine self-confidence as a seed. When planted in the fertile soil of the mind, it begins to grow, fed by the waters of positive affirmation and bathed in the sunlight of persistent, continuous action. With time, this seed sprouts, pushing through the surface, reaching for the sky, and transforming from a simple thought into a tangible reality. Our minds are like gardens, and our thoughts are the seeds we plant. The dominant thoughts we cultivate eventually bloom into the realities we live in. The more we focus on a particular thought, the stronger and more vibrant it becomes, until it eventually manifests in our physical world. This is not merely a poetic metaphor, but a principle rooted in the science of neuroplasticity, which shows how our thoughts can reshape our brain and, in turn, our reality. The key to this transformation lies in the power of self-confidence. When we believe in our ability to achieve our goals, we are more likely to take the necessary steps towards their attainment. We're more likely to persist in the face of challenges, to dust ourselves off when we stumble, and to continue marching forward no matter how steep the hill might seem. Self-confidence is not about ignoring our flaws or pretending we don't have any. It's about acknowledging our weaknesses and yet choosing to focus on our strengths. It's about recognizing our potential and harnessing it to shape our destiny. It's about standing tall in the face of adversity and saying, "I can and I will." So, how do you cultivate this self-confidence? It begins with a clear mental picture of who you want to become. Spend 30 minutes each day envisioning your best self, and you'll start to see this image reflected back at you in the mirror of your reality. Remember, it's your self-confidence that paves the way to your dreams. It's the bridge between your current self and your ideal self, the vehicle that transports you from where you are to where you want to be. Ever heard of the term autosuggestion and wondered what it means? Well, let's dive in and demystify this powerful concept. Autosuggestion, in its simplest form, is a method where an individual trains the subconscious mind to believe in something. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy where the thoughts you consistently feed your mind eventually shape your reality. Now you might ask, how does this work? The principle of autosuggestion relies heavily on the power of repeated affirmations. When you repeatedly tell yourself something, your mind starts to accept it as a fact. It's not about deceiving yourself, but rather it's about programming your mind to align with your goals and desires. Think of your mind as a fertile garden. The thoughts you plant and nurture will grow, whether they're positive or negative, so it's crucial to plant seeds of positivity and water them with affirmations. Consider this. If you constantly tell yourself that you're capable and competent, your subconscious mind will absorb this belief. Over time, these thoughts will manifest into practical actions leading you towards your goals. On the flip side, if you inundate your mind with negativity and doubts, you're likely to find yourself stuck in a cycle of self-defeat. The principle of autosuggestion isn't about wishful thinking. It's about harnessing the power of your mind to propel you towards your goals. It's about understanding the profound impact of your thoughts on your actions and ultimately your life. This principle encourages us to be mindful of our thoughts, to choose them wisely, and to use them as a tool to shape our reality. It's about realizing that we hold the power to control our minds rather than letting our minds control us. So the next time you find yourself doubting your abilities or fearing failure, remember the principle of autosuggestion. Feed your mind with thoughts of success, competence, and resilience. Let these thoughts seep into your subconscious and watch as they transform into actions that lead you towards your goals. Through the power of autosuggestion, you can shape your reality. Let's explore the journey towards self-confidence. In this journey, there is a 5-step self-confidence formula that acts as a compass, guiding us towards our desired destination. The first step is understanding and acknowledging our abilities. It's important to trust that we have the ability to achieve our definite purpose in life. That acknowledgement is the fuel that drives us to demand persistent, continuous action towards its attainment. It's a promise we make to ourselves to render such action, to not just dream, but to do. The second step is about the power of our thoughts. It's about realizing that our dominant thoughts will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action, transforming themselves into physical reality. Therefore, we must concentrate our thoughts daily on the person we intend to become, creating a clear mental picture of that person. Thirdly, we must understand the principle of autosuggestion. Any desire that we persistently hold in our mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of attaining the object back of it. Therefore, we must devote time daily to demand of ourselves the development of self-confidence. The fourth step is having a clear aim. We must have a clearly written down description of our definite chief aim in life. And we must never stop trying until we have developed sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. The fifth and final step is about truth and justice. We must fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. We must engage in no transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects. By following this 5-step self-confidence formula, we are setting ourselves up for success. We are attracting to ourselves the forces we wish to use and the cooperation of other people. We are eliminating negativity and developing love for all humanity. We are causing others to believe in us because we believe in them and in ourselves. Remember, your journey to self-confidence begins with a single step. What do truth and justice have to do with success, you might ask? Well, that's a question worth pondering. You see, success isn't merely about the accumulation of wealth or power. It's a broader concept, one that encompasses the idea of integrity, honesty, and fairness. Consider this: no castle built on sand can stand the test of time. Similarly, no success built on deception or injustice can endure. The foundations might seem sturdy, but they are in fact shaky, ready to crumble at the slightest tremor of challenge. So, how does one ensure that their success is built on the solid bedrock of truth and justice? It begins with a commitment to honesty, not just with others, but with oneself. Admitting our faults, acknowledging our strengths, and being truthful about our aspirations and limitations sets the stage for a success that is genuine and lasting. But truth alone isn't enough. Justice, the twin pillar of success, plays an equally crucial role. It's about ensuring fairness in all our dealings, treating others with respect, and upholding their rights. Remember, success isn't a zero-sum game. It isn't about trampling over others to reach the top. Instead, it's about lifting others as we climb, creating a ripple effect of positive change. And this brings us to another essential aspect, a positive attitude and love for humanity. Envy, jealousy, and selfishness only breed negativity, creating a barrier to success. By contrast, a positive attitude coupled with love and respect for all paves the way for prosperity. It attracts the right forces and the right people, fostering a harmonious environment conducive to success. So, let's strive to build our success on these twin pillars of truth and justice. Let's commit to fairness and honesty, nurture a positive attitude, and foster love for all. For, as we've learned, it's not just about achieving success, but achieving a success that's meaningful, fulfilling, and enduring. In the end, it's the success built on truth and justice that endures.